Yo, what is cracking, guys? We are finally back with a new video. Sorry I haven't uploaded in so long. I actually did intend to make another video, but I could not upload it due to copyright. I would have to cut out so much of the video, it would not even be worth watching anymore. So this is a brand new video. It's been almost a month again, dude. I be on that all the time, the monthly uploads. But let's just get straight into this Juice WRLD tutorial. I'm talking about maybe electric piano vibes, you know, smooth beats, like nothing too hard, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm gonna start out with this electric piano preset in Expand 2, and I came up with this using the electric piano preset. Okay, so this is just using all the white keys. I played this on my MIDI. If you're not feeling like any melody idea, then just try playing around on the piano. Maybe you'll figure something out. That's what I did. But I just used all the white keys. Not sure what scale this would be called. Like either C major or A minor, but I started out with the root note of F, which doesn't really make any sense, but it obviously sounds good, so that's all that matters. So these are the chords right here. I just stacked the notes like F, F, A, and then C and C, but I also added this extra note up here, and this is the top line to the melody. Just use your ears, figure out what sounds good. Yo, sorry if I'm terrible at explaining. That's something I'm consistently bad at in my videos, but hopefully I'll get better at that. By the way, I added 2 effects to this electric piano. I added a chorus just to make it wide. I'm pretty sure this is just the default preset. That usually works out. And I added this reverb in Valhalla Supermassive. By the way, this is free. If you don't have this, go cop it right now. But this is just to make it sound wider, fill up more space, because normally what I've noticed is the sounds in Expand 2 are very thin a lot of the time. Okay, I found this second electric piano layer, and I just took the same melody, copy and pasted, and put it up an octave, I'm pretty sure. And this just adds some high end, and this is what it sounds like. I have some reverb on this as well, a pretty hefty mix of reverb. And I put an EQ just to make sure that it's just the high end and it's not interfering with the low end. And then I used again another E piano just to reinforce parts of the melody. And this is what it sounds like. It's really simple. It's just 6 notes. Yes, I can count. Because simplicity is key. You feel me? And then for some extra sauce, I added this ARP from Electra X. It's just like just to sauce it up. Like, it just switches it up, because everything else was like electric pianos. This is different. You feel me? So yes, it sounds pretty fire. And then finally, with another electric piano, I just reinforced the chords so there's more low end. Oh, sorry. Thought I was about to hiccup there. I reinforced the chords so there's more low end in the melody, and this is just what the chords sound like. Okay, this is it for the melody, so I guess I will play you guys the final melody and what it happens to sound like, which I think is pretty crazy and smooth. So yeah, now that we have the melody done, wait, hold up. Just before I forget, I put a bit of isotope vinyl on the entire melody. Put a halftime, but that's not being used right now. I'm going to use that later. I just cut out the lows. You got to cut out the lows on the melody. Or if you want to hear the 808, this is what you got to do. You got to cut out the lows, or else the lows in the melody are going to interfere with the 808. And I didn't use this imager. I think I was just checking the stereo image, which yes is wide, Man, finally on to the best part, at least in my opinion. The drums, you gotta keep them simple on beats like this, but still, you can make them hit hard, use creative sounds, whatever. Do whatever you want to do. So at least when I'm making beats, I always start with the 808. That's usually the first drum. I don't know if you can't call it a drum, but it's the first drum sound, whatever I put on. And I just followed the root notes of the chords with a pretty basic 808 pattern, and this is what that sounds like. And then I just use a clap, pretty basic clap. Goes where a clap goes. And I know I always say like it goes where a clap goes, but some people don't know. So you see this is a bar right here, this 1 to 2. It just literally goes in the middle. And this is what it sounds like. Okay, now the hi-hat's another area where it's crazy simple. It's literally all a 2-step pattern until the end right here. I switched to, let me see, I switched to the 1/6 beat and painted these in, and this creates like a crazy bounce. I'm not going to force you to listen to all these, so I'm just going to play the last 2 bars so you can hear how the bounce is. That's crazy. Okay, now the kick, I'm pretty sure I just made it follow the 808 pretty closely, if not exactly. I'm going to play the kick with the 808 actually. Okay, finally, I think this is the final drum sound I came up with, just to keep it clean. It's just an open hat. I went with a little bit of a different pattern, but still hits where an open hat should hit. Just hits right on the downbeat of first bar, and then right where the kick hits on the second bar, and then where the kick hits on the 4th bar, I think. Yeah, and then pattern repeats. I'm gonna play the open hat with the rest of the drums just so you can tell how it hits, because I don't know how to describe it. Okay, that is it. A total of 10 sounds. Well, I guess not technically sounds, because I also have a few other sounds that I've been planning to add when I arrange, but so far we got 10 sounds and it sounds pretty fire. So a few of these sounds I'm planning to add this effects, which happens to fit perfectly after I pitched it down like a whole octave. I'm gonna use it as kind of like a riser, that's what I'm planning. And then I have this texture which I'm planning to use under the melody to make it sound more lo-fi-ish, I guess. You probably can't even hear it, but. And then this like white noise I'm gonna use before drop, I guess. Sounds kind of crazy. I'm gonna use this anime effects reversed. It's kind of like a riser, and I think that's it. We can hop into the arrangement. Okay, so I've got this arranged, and I'm just gonna go over what I did real quick. So obviously the first 8 bars, just an intro, just part of the melody, not all of it, just like the main roads and the chord layer under it, so definitely not all of it. And I have the texture that I was talking about, and the riser will go into this, but I have the riser and then this riser and this effects, the white noise, and I have the texture. I think I already said that, but then we drop into the same melody but with clap, hi-hat, and open hat. This is kind of like the pre-hook, if you know, like just the hook before the hook. Dude, I don't even know. I'm trying to think of this in terms if somebody was, say, like rapping on this beat or whatever. And then again, after that, it uses the riser again. Then it drops into almost the full melody. I bring the Electra X and I bring all of the drums in. This is all the drums, pretty sure. And then in the second half of the hook, I bring in the little counter melody thing, the 6 notes. And then after that, this whole section will be like a long verse right here. 8 times 3, 24 bar verse, dude. I'm not thinking right now. And then it's just basically after that it just repeats. Like this whole section right here is here again, pretty much. Yeah, it looks like it's the same thing there again. and it's just the outro. Oh, I forgot I have a halftime. This is where I use a halftime right here. And also in the outro I have time the melody, and that's basically it to my extent of being able to explain this. So I'm about to play the final beat, you feel me? Follow me on Instagram, Twitter. I'm gonna be making more videos. I'm trying to grind out more videos, you feel me? I don't know why I'm saying that so much, but dude, school be getting in the way of these videos. I'm not even gonna cap, but here's the final beat.